Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the subject information security. So, in this, we are going to mainly deal the cryptography and the network security. So, cryptography is the secret writing where the encryption and the decryption process will take place, where the data is sent in a form of a secure manner. And network security, we are going to provide the security in the network. So our information should be provided in a form of a secure. So these are the prescribed books. That is, one is the William Stalins, another one is the Forson. So coming to the syllabus for the unit 1, so if you have the computer security concepts, the security attacks, services, mechanisms, and the model how to build for the network security, and you have the classical encryption techniques, and you have the how the symmetric cipher takes place, asymmetric transfer type, symmetric asymmetric cipher takes place. Then steganography is nothing but the hidden writing, and also we are going to discuss about the modern block ciphers. So here in the modern block ciphers, you are going to send the block data from one uh, source to another source in a form of a secure manner using certain algorithms. So we are going to discuss about DES, AES algorithm, which comes under the block ciphers, and we are also discussing about the stream ciphers, so which comes under which is an example for RC4. So that is what we are going to discuss in this particular unit. So coming to the introduction, so what do you mean by information security? So basically going to the what do you mean by information security, you need to know about what is meant by security. So when you say security, that means you are going to say you are having a protection. So general manner, whenever you are being a kid, whenever you are a small child, so what you are going to do whenever a new person comes, so we are going to be afraid and we are going to run around our mother and hug her, and we are going to feel secure manner by feeling that it is a protection to us. So similarly, our information has to be secured. So in the security, you have three types of security. One is the information security, another one is the network security, another one is the computer security. Coming to the computer security, this security means the how the hardware and the components are being secured. Then coming to the network security, the data we are going to send through the network, how it is being secured. And information security is the data that is being secured. So what the data we are going to see, how the data in the information security we are going to see the firewalls, how the protection is being given to our data by unauthorized users, all that comes under the information security. Network security, by whenever you send the data, we are going to encrypt and decrypt the information. So that comes under the network security. So this is the introduction. Then coming to the what is the computer security concepts. So the what is meant by computer security? So computer security is the security that is being protected by an unauthorized user. Whenever you have the data in your computer, you are going to secure that particular data by keeping certain passwords to your system. Or you may encrypt your particular data file and put, and you are going to have unless and other than you have the password, you cannot have the information to pass on. So as you know that in the network there are that is whenever you see a computer, it may be attacked or it may be hacked or it may be uh, cracked by using certain worms or the infected viruses. So to keep our computer security, we are going to put the enough data where you are going to give not give the access to all. So that is computer security. So providing security for individual systems. Then coming to the network security. So in the network security, whenever suppose a person A is sending an email to B. Now there is a chance in the network that the person, the intruder, can see the information that is being passed by hacking the passwords that are there, or the network that is being overdumped, and he may access in a form of the original person. So like this the information can be leaked down. So we need to provide the crypto system or the network services in such a manner that whatever the crypto system we maintain, that is encryption and decryption we maintain, that should be very strong, which cannot be break down by the intruder. So that we are going to see in the further, how we are going to apply the algorithms, and how we are going to see this algorithm does not break the information that we are going to send. So coming to the network, you can see there is a protection to the servers or the data storage, that is it is coming the data from several ends, like it can be of your credit cards or the ATMs or the banks or several information that are to be accessed by these several other persons. So these informations, so whenever you go to ATM, you give the password. Now whenever you are typing the password, this password has to be accessed to the bank. So how it is traveling? It is sent to the network, and you are going to have that particular protection. Unless and until you have protection, it is not easy, that is it will be break down to the intruders. So we need to build in such a manner where your data is not being break down. Then coming to the information security, there are several hackers where the information is hacked or the viruses are sent to your system, which crashes your system, and you are going to lose all the data. So like this, the information is also being destroyed. Then coming to the next topic, that is cryptography. So what is meant by cryptography? Cryptography is nothing but it is the two words. One is the crypto, another one is the graphy. So crypto is nothing hidden. Graphy means writing. So it is nothing but secret writing or hidden writing. So we are going to apply several techniques to write down the data in such a manner that it cannot be uh, understand by the other person. For example, if I take a letter and I place a number as 1 on the top, now the person that 1 becomes the key for that particular letter. Now any person who receives that particular letter, when I write 1, that means I need that particular receiver to only see the letters that are there in the 1. That means we are writing the secret letter. So in such a manner, we are going to have several techniques where you are going to apply to the data. So cryptography referred a scheme for encryption and decryption techniques in a network. So what is encryption? Encryption is nothing but whatever the data we are writing should not be understood by the other person. And decryption is the data where you are going to have key, and based upon the key only the receiver can understand. So the secret writing or the ciphertext may be in the form of this manner. Now coming to the crypto systems in a network. Now for example, a crypto system So we need to build the crypto system in such a manner that it cannot be breaked by anyone. Now if I ask in your class that come on, 60 students are there, now build one, at least each member build one crypto system. Then what you are going to do, you are going to start to doing the building the crypto systems. At the end of the day, if I ask you to submit that particular assignment, then I may apply several techniques to solve that particular crypto system. So I have several breaking down techniques where whatever the system you build, which may not be having that particular strong, and one system may be very strong, which cannot be breaked by anything. So that type of system, crypto system, is being required for the network accessing. So what we are going to do in a network, whenever we are going to send any mail or a data in the network, we are going to take the plain text. So sender, when he takes the data, which can be said as a plain text, then it can be encrypted, that particular, using the encryption algorithms, and that particular data is turned into the ciphertext. At the decryption end, we are going to decrypt the data with the key that is being provided. For example, like I said, in a letter, I have written the key as 1. So at the decryption end, he will only read the words or the letters which are there in the 1. Now he can understand that I have write this which is knowledgeable. But whenever you see the letter which cannot be known by the other person, and at the receiving end he will receive the plain text. So like this the crypto system works. For example, if you are taking a technique, so if I have written I love apples and I have replaced each letter by the third one. Now I is replaced by K, now L is replaced by N, and O is replaced by Q. Like that we are going to replace all the letters and you are going to get the ciphertext as this. So this becomes your plain text, and this becomes your ciphertext, and this becomes the key, that is changing the letter using the third successive letter. So at the decryption end, when I get this particular cipher and I get the key as 3, then I'm going to do minus of 3, then I'm going to get all the data that is there. Then coming to the security goals. So these security goals are given by the international standards, where we can also say them as a CIA traits. So these security goals is being given by the standard of X.800. Now, what are these standards? So these are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality is where we are going to send the information in a very confidential or secure manner. The second one is the integrity. So you need to, whenever you are sending any information, you should be assured that the whatever the information you have transmitted is given to the authorized user. And coming to the availability, the whatever the data that we are sending should not be denied by the authorized user, or the services that we provide to should not be denied. So those are nothing but the confidentiality, integrity, and availability, which can be also said as the CIA traits. So these are the security goals. So we can say as a CIA traits, that is confidentiality, availability, and integrity. So in this confidentiality, that is assured that the private or the confidential information is not made available or disclosed to an unauthorized user. What is meant by an integrity? Assure that the information and the programs are changed only in a specified and an authorized manner. Then what is availability? Assure that the system works promptly and the service is not denied to an authorized user. So coming to the network security application. So likewise we have discussed about the several applications related to the banking or the ATMs or anything. So you have several applications where you are going to use the network security for your emails, for your WhatsApp, whatever we are going to use using the network. So web contents. So whatever we download the files or upload the files, or we are going to transfer the data, or you can also see the web contents that we see, all comes under the network security, that is in a form of a secure manner only. Then email communication, whenever you are communicating with the emails, when you are sending the message, these information should not be leaked down. That is the email communication. Then e-commerce, when you buy any products online, that comes under the e-commerce. So like Flipkart, Amazon, or the transactions that we perform should be secret. Then database storages, your passwords, your any digital, that is payment where you are going to have the information, all that has to be stored. So your information, likewise the credit card list, whatever the information that is there, all that is has to be formed in a secure storage. Then banking transactions. So whatever the banking transaction we perform, that should also have the network security. So this is the end of the class. We'll continue tomorrow.